Disclaimer: as most of you know, I don't watch movies and this video is made on the request of one of my viewers. Information in this video is purely based on my research in websites and other YouTube videos. Once a state-level badminton player, Deepika Padukone today is one of the most successful, most ravishing, and most followed Bollywood actresses of all time. Hard work, perseverance, and dedication were all the things that have helped her climb the ladder of success. Yet, she is so humble that she says, "I don't consider myself to be a star. I consider myself like any other girl of my age. Others may be working in office and doing different jobs. Similarly, I don't think I am doing anything different. I am also working." Such a humble woman she is. But just like any other celebrity, she too was a victim of controversies and rumors. But the way she deals with depression caused by these is simply incredible. I hope this video can inspire people who too are in a bad situation. In this video, we will be looking at the motivational success story of this extremely decorated and popular actress. And without further ado, let's begin the video. Our story begins on 5th of January 1986 in Copenhagen, Denmark, where a former professional badminton player named Prakash Padukone and a travel agent named Ujjwala Padukone gave birth to a beautiful girl whom they named Deepika Padukone. Since her parents had Karnataka as their native place, they emigrated back to Bangalore with their family when Deepika was 11 months old. Since childhood, she used to play badminton as her dad held a big name in the same sport. From her dad's training and advice, she used to play badminton regularly during her school days and aspired to create a big name for herself as well in the sport, and even took her game to the national level championships when she was in elder high school. Here was where her friends gave her another suggestion. Since she was so tall and had looks as pretty as a picture, why shouldn't she try her luck in modeling? Deepika too thought about this for some time, and she too accepted to take up modeling and thus gave up badminton. So, she studied fashion and modeling and started her modeling career. The most paid actress today once got just 3,500 rupees for her first modeling show. But she did not stop there. Just like any other model, she aspired to become an actress with her parents' permission, which she got without any restrictions. Since her parents permitted her to take up acting, Deepika became a free bird and she went for training each day. After completing her intense training course, Deepika Padukone had to do nothing except to start her acting career. Since she knew that advertisements were the stepping stone to the careers of most actors and actresses, she began acting in adverts. After she appeared in several top adverts, her name reached the ears of producers. She made her acting debut in 2006 in a Kannada movie named Aishwarya. Though the movie was a flop, her second chance came from an industry she had expected the least. It was from Bollywood. And when she knew that the actor who was co-starring with her was Badshah of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan, she was on her tenterhooks. Imagine making a debut with one of the greatest actors. That movie, titled Om Shanti Om, where Deepika Padukone played dual roles, had become a sensational film. For her brilliant acting skills, forgetting that it was her Bollywood debut, she gained worldwide popularity and even won a Filmfare Award for the Best Female Debut the same year. Due to her massive success in Om Shanti Om, several movie opportunities heaped over Deepika. With 5 films in 2 calendar years in 2008 and 2009, including Bachna Ye Hasino, Chandni Chowk to China and Bilu. Though her next few films were flops, she still appeared on the media because of her personal life. But, I don't think we have to look into them deeply in motivational videos. In short, she maintained a strong link with her Bachna Ye Hasino co-actor Ranbir Kapoor. Since they often went out together, media were crazy on their attachment and news about them flooded the media and they soon became a famous couple. But because of few personal reasons, both of them parted ways. But still, the media had not stopped its work. One of India's leading newspapers named Times of India dragged her into a controversy by adding pictures of her private parts in the front page of their newspaper. But Deepika had summoned up courage and lashed out the company without a second thought that they are India's top newspaper company, and whatever she replies would find spot in all other newspapers the following day. Though Deepika gave such lashes to controversies, rumors about her relationship and personal life flooded national media, and as a result Deepika was pushed into huge depression due to controversies and failure in films. Still, she got to act in few more films in this stage of depression. Trying her best to forget her depression, she played her part in almost 10 films during this stage. Though most films of hers earned her fame, more people came to know her name only from media controversies and rumors. National media and social media treated her alike as a troll material and roasted her. Amidst all these controversies, her films Desi Boys and Cocktail turned out to gross over 100 crores, and Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, in which she co-starred with the one with whom she broke up a couple of years ago, had also accumulated around 200 crores. When asked how can someone act alongside a partner whom she had broke up with, Deepika gave a perfect reply saying that personal and professional life are two different things. After this, she acted in a film which was single-handedly responsible for making her what we know today was a blockbuster named Chennai Express, where she acted with Shah Rukh Khan again. This movie broke records, earning a whopping 400+ crore rupees, and also gave rise to an Android game of the same name. Her next film Ram Leela alongside Ranveer Singh also accumulated 200+ crore rupees. Though her professional career was at its peak, her battle against depression had not ended. She started experiencing symptoms of heavy mental depression in 2014 and had even fainted few days. It was too bad for her, and she had lost interest in things she loved to do, and she turned too tired. The way she struggled is best explained in her own words as, of course, it takes a lot of strength to mend a broken heart. Channelizing energies into your work helps, but also to be able to accept situations for what they are instead of questioning them helps immensely. After taking medication and a whole lot of struggle, Deepika came back with a bang into acting with a sensational movie named Baji Rao Mastani, which earned 350 crore as box office collection. With each of her scenes being flawless and as perfect as a scenery, she reaped a huge fanbase with millions of fans. But after Baji Rao Mastani, she had not acted in many films. But she returned back with a bang in an American film named XXX, Return of Xander Cage. After this, she again came back to Bollywood by appearing in the title track of Rob Top. She then turned heads towards her next film named Padmavati alongside Ranveer Singh again. But again, as usual, controversies and problems followed. Luckily, this time it wasn't against her. It was against the huge expenses of the film and scenes in the film which seemed to be different from what local people had worshipped and believed. This time, she even faced threats from people saying that if Padmavati was released, they would slay off her nose and use forms of physical violence. Finally, the producers promised people that few scenes would be cut off from the film and the movie would be renamed to Padmavat. But after its release, people's controversies and bad opinions on the film turned into ashes after such a brilliant film with praises heaping from all directions. No wonder, this film is a huge milestone in Deepika's life. But not just in her professional life, but also in her personal life. She married her co-star Ranveer Singh on November 14, 2018 in Italy, and both of them are leading a happy life today. In the same year, she formed her own company, named Cop Productions, and her first production venture came with Chapak, in which she starred as an acid attack survivor in a movie based on Lakshmi Agarwal. Her next production venture will be 83, a sports film about India's victory at the 1983 Cricket World Cup, starring her husband Ranveer Singh as Kapil Dev, in which she will also take on the role of Dev's wife. She will next produce and star in a remake of the American comedy film The Intern, and will team with Prabhas in an as yet untitled science fiction film helmed by Nag Ashwin. Now, she is an active endorser for several brands and products, including Tissot, Maybelline, Coca-Cola, and L'Oréal Paris, among others. In 2014, Business Standard reported that Padukone earned Rs 5 crore to 6 crore per endorsement deal and was named Padukone the most visible face on television in India that year. But what does she do with that much money? Well, in addition to acting, she has written opinion columns and has been involved with women's health and fitness magazines. She has also supported several charitable organizations, and has performed for stage shows. In 2009, She was hired by Hindustan Times to write weekly columns for their lifestyle section. Through these columns she interacted with her fans and passed details of her personal and professional life. That year, she participated in the World 10K Bangalore Marathon, which raised 1.3 crore rupees in support of 81 NGOs. In 2010, she adopted the village of Ambagan as part of NDTV's Greenathan campaign, to provide the village with a regular supply of electricity. She visited Indian troops in Jammu on Independence Day. She has also been involved with the Olympic Gold Quest team co-established by her father to support Indian athletes at the Olympic Games. Through her company Ka Enterprises, she invested in Drum Foods International, a fast-moving consumer goods company, and Blue Smart, an electric taxi startup. She became the brand ambassador for the NGO Indian Psychiatric Society, and on her foundation's first anniversary, the two organizations collaborated to launch the video and poster campaign dedicated to victims and survivors of depression. In 2020, the World Economic Forum presented her with the Crystal Award for creating awareness on mental health. She has also attended a protest against students who were brutalized during the 2020 JNU attack due to their protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act. Now, she has invested in a private space research organization named Bellatrix Aerospace. Recently this new year, she has deleted all her Instagram and Twitter posts and has launched her audio diary to explain her experiences in her own words and voice. Yes, in the same accent which earned her embarrassment during her early days. Now, what we can learn from the life of one of India's most popular, most loved, most celebrated and most fan-followed actress are several things. One is that no matter how much water is there in an ocean, a ship won't sink unless water enters it. Similarly, no matter how much negativity surrounds you, it won't and it can't push you down unless it enters you. Secondly, each person has their own sufferings inside which you can't see, and those wounds hurt more than anything that bleeds. Finally, a candle never loses anything while lighting another candle. So, please help each and every person around you except when you are in an exam hall. With this thought, I would like to end today's video. I will see you in another video. Till then, goodbye.
Things will always not go your way. There will be times where things will be difficult. There'll be times when you wanted things to be a certain way and they don't go that way. But I think through the years, I think the one thing that I've learned is to be patient and to really believe in yourself. I mean, you can have, amazing people around you telling you different things. Some people really believe in your vision and some people won't. Some people will also discourage you and say, you know what, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to wait? Are you, why don't you try something else or do something else? I think it's important to be, at least I fortunately had a lot of clarity about what I wanted to do with my life and for myself. And the minute you tell me that I can't do something, I work that much harder to prove, not to people but to myself, that I can do it. It can be anything.